Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone. I want to say hello to everybody, all of our new followers, new subscribers, and family at large. Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Of course, I want to mention our Thursday night live streams. We go live every Thursday night unless otherwise on the channel. All right, every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see you here. I really do think that it will help you take your healing to the next level. Of course, lots of good conversation, information, revelation. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how we do it here on Thursday nights. And of course, every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 1.2K plus. All right. If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button for me. All right, y'all. Let me jump into the topic. Let me just get right to it. I want to talk about, how you remember the narcissist. Okay. How you remember the narcissist. This is really, really important. And I was thinking about this the other day. And I just really felt like I needed to share it, because I just really felt like it was, that was some revelation right there that I wanted to drop on a video. And so basically what I'm saying about how you remember the narcissist is this. When this is let me just say this is probably a third of your healing. Okay. It's probably about a third of your healing. A lot of times, when you're healing and you're going through the process, we're hit with rumination time after time after time. And this rumination doesn't typically let up until you figure out that this is not something that you can cure in carnality, but it's a spiritual thing that you must attack from the spiritual realm. You understand what I'm saying? So when we're talking about the mental, the emotional type thing, these are not things that you can typically heal. You can get some help through therapy, but the only way that you're going to be healed and made whole through that is that something inside of you has to change. There has to be a change in the dynamic. There has to be a paradigm shift within you. You understand what I'm saying? Within you, meaning spiritually, something has to be a catalyst for change inside of you, because we have to understand it was the old spiritual makeup and DNA filled with familiar spirits and everything else that led us to the narcissist, that allowed us to actually, find ourselves in that mess, right? Now, in order to come out of that, in order to heal and be made whole, we're going to have to do something differently. And so that's why I wanted to really talk about this, because I really do feel like this is something that is going to help you. And so when we're talking about, how we remember the narcissist, a lot of times, we want to think back on the good times, because that's the nature of who we are, to want to remember people, remember the person that we fell in love with, so to speak, and how I feel about love. It's not that you fall in love, you grow in love, because love should mature. There should be a maturation of love every day in the life of, two people that love each other. You should grow in love, not fall in love, because if you fall in it, you might fall out of it too. You see what I'm saying? So I believe in growing in love. So when we're talking about, how we view people, we want to remember the best in people. We want to remember that this person was an awesome person, and, and so on and so forth. That's not the case with a narcissist. If you do this right here, what I'm about to drop on you and suggest to you right now, if you remember a narcissist like this, I can guarantee you, most of you that are really making that paradigm shift spiritually, and you're really beginning to understand. See, it takes an elevated mindset to be able to understand that this thing is spiritual. First of all, that takes an elevated mindset. The average person can't do that. But those of you that are working with that elevated mindset, and you already understand that everything about this was not carnal, that it was primarily spiritual. If you begin to think of the narcissist as, when you remember them as the person that you saw when you left, not as the person you saw, get this now, not as the person you saw when you met them. Okay, not as that person. You want to think about them as the person you left. Okay, when you think about them as the person you left, you're going to think of them in a completely different manner. You are going to see like, oh my goodness, this is not the person that I met. That was not a real person. That was not a real person. When you think about the person with the black eyes, okay? The person with the black eyes, the person that was screaming and yelling at you, the person that was ghosting you and cheating on you. When you think of them in that way, I can guarantee you that will help you in your mind say, you know what? I cannot look back. Look back for what? What is it that I missed? There was nothing that I missed in this situation. So in all of that, I want you to understand that there has to be a change in your perspective in how you see this thing. There has to be a change in your perspective. When you're sitting and you're thinking about the narcissist and you're saying, oh, this person was, we really had some good times. Are you going to think about the good times that you had? Yes, that's quite natural. But how you need to remember the narcissist is how you saw them last. Okay? That person that was disrespecting you, that person that was gaslighting you. Come on here. I know y'all gonna testify in the comments. This is a third of your healing. For real, for real, for real. That person that was sitting up there lying to you, cheating on you, projecting their garbage onto you, telling you how horrible you were, and none of it was true. That person that smeared you all over to the community, the family, and the whole community, and the whole entire region and nation and world, if they could. This is who you left. This is who you left, family. This is how you have to remember them. Because if you go back to the place of that future faking and that love bombing, that's going to get you nothing but rumination. That's all it's going to do. It's going to bring you more and more rumination. It's going to bring, with rumination comes mental torture. Because you're sitting there thinking about, I wonder if I did this, if I could have done this differently. Or if I could have done that differently, would there have made a difference? Listen, I'm here to tell you, it would not have made a difference. Their MO is to destroy you. Why? Because a person that is destroyed within themselves can't do anything but destroy. Why do I say that? This person has completely adopted a false self. They are so destroyed inside that they don't even care to resurrect and heal their true selves. So why in the world would we think? Why in the world would you think that this is a person that wants to love and nurture and care for you when they don't love and nurture themselves? Listen, narcissists are in a romantic relationship with that false ego that they have going on. Do you know that is the principle of Satanism? I said it. Go look it up for yourself. If you think I'm lying. The principle of Satanism is all about a romantic relationship with self. Now, if you all don't have the grace to go and look to go and look up what that is. That's one of the main principles of Satanism. And this is why I tell you it's a demonic spirit, because a narcissist is literally in a romantic relationship with that false self, meaning that demon that is occupying their mind, that has told them that they are a completely different person than who they are. So I'm telling you, family, you gotta learn how to remember the narcissist that you left. Remember that one that was shouting at you, screaming, yelling, going into fits of rage, stealing from you, cheating on you, backbiting, calculating, manipulative, destructive, all of this, smearing you up and down with all kinds of lies. Listen, when you remember them that way, you're going to testify in the comments. I want you to come back and testify when you start implementing this thing. This is probably about a good third of your healing right here. All right, family. Okay, so I wanted to put this out here for you all today. I want you to please have a wonderful day. Do something nice for yourself, okay? I love you all, and I will see you all on the next video, family. And I will see you healed at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.